Oh, I'm not even going to bother. So, Brian, what are we?
We are the Hot Seat Sports Talk.
Thank you. I didn't want to get it wrong for another week in a row. So
Because you always do.
Yeah, I know. So let's get started on this next week. Hot seat headlines, we got a lot. Zeke's canned again.
They finally did it.
About time.
For the sixth time.
This
This is ridiculous.
Suspend him 6 games.
And he tried to get another he tried to get another injunction so he could play this week's game, but they didn't allow it this time.
Yeah, they won't allow it.
I agree. They finally suspended him. Just
Alfred
get it over
Morris?
with.
Starter.
I still don't know who's the starter. We don't know.
It's the Chiefs. I don't know how that's
Yeah.
going to go.
And, well, Zeke got suspended. Josh Gordon got reinstated.
Yep.
He's not doing major stuff right now.
I saw that. I just for a second, I looked at him like, who are you? I'm like, he hasn't played since what, 2014?
Pretty much.
About.
His best year was in 2013. So it's been 4 years. So he could play. He could play this week.
I don't know if they will. They're
But
probably
he
going to
can
practice
play.
and train him.
He could play. He could play if he wants.
It's all about what the Browns want to do if they want to win a game.
And the NFL trade deadline passed.
Yep.
Jimmy Garoppolo is on the move.
No more Kirk Cousins for San Francisco. That's what I got out of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. They're like, we didn't get Garoppolo to save our season. We just wanted to improve our franchise. How is that going to improve your franchise?
He's actually good, though.
Well, he's-
when
yeah,
Tom Brady
he's-
was out, though.
He's
Yeah.
only played 2 games, so
Well,
we
they
don't know what
cut-
he could do in a season.
They cut Brian Hoyer, and the Patriots signed him
He's already
for 3 years.
He's already
For a
familiar
backup.
with their system, so it's not like it's a.
He's not a backup for 3 years. You don't see that often. It's usually 1 or 2 years.
They might want to get him to work out with this team and maybe keep him. But
Yeah. And last, I'm sorry, but Kelvin Benjamin's no longer a Panther.
Dude,
That was the most surprising out of all of them, in my opinion.
that was
On his way to
insane.
Buffalo.
That was insane.
I was surprised they pulled that trade off.
And
I
that's
didn't
an
even know they were
interview
shopping
Cam
him.
Newton did not leave.
Oh yeah, and Jay Ajayi got traded.
Well,
Duh. Duh. Because they said in Miami, Jay Ajayi was a locker room problem. And they said that's probably was the problem with Benjamin too.
Too bad the
Just
Lions
trade-
couldn't get any of them.
We were close to moving Ebron. We were really
Should've.
close.
We should have.
How about
We were about to trade him for Carlos Hyde,
what about Calvin
but didn't
Johnson?
fall.
What?
What about Calvin Johnson?
What, that 2 teams are calling for his rights?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Never gonna happen.
He's done.
He's not going to want to play, in my
No,
opinion.
he's out of shape.
He's done.
Well, he's probably in shape, but
But
he's
like-
not in football shape.
Yes.
So, and now,
You never know, though. It could be a Marshawn
Well-
Lynch situation.
well, and here's the last hot seat headline. The Houston Astros win the 2017 World Series.
Hey, bud.
Yes.
Boy, guess who's wearing a dunce cap for the whole year? Probably not,
Although-
but still.
I did call it last year when Joe was here. I did say, we was like, oh, who just right now, who's going to be in the World Series? I said Royals and Dodgers. So I basically predicted that. Not the Royals
Not the Royals part.
The
but
Dodgers part.
part.
Dodgers part I got right. I did say I did say they won it back in April, but yeah, it was a good it was a good
It
series.
was a great series. George Springer deserves to be MVP of the World Series.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
We'll get to that, though.
Oh, he's ready.
Love
For-
baseball.
Before we get to we get into our probably our fight about this. High school playoffs, it's week 2.
Yep.
And scores from week 1 of the playoffs, Ike beat Utica 52-0.
Called
Big
it.
game.
Sorry, Tyler.
Yeah, we knew.
Chippewa beat Warrenmont 41-7.
Ooh.
That surprised me.
Rochester Rams beat Romeo 26-13.
I think you like that.
I know I do.
Oh, yeah.
Cass Tech beat Grosse Pointe South 40-3.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Detroit East English beat Grosse Pointe North 59-33. Warren Woods Tower beat Hazel Park 31-zip. I was surprised on that one. I thought Hazel Park was a good.
Guess who's a Warren Woods bandwagon? This guy.
All right.
Okay.
Dude, you
And
got a Frazier.
Sorry.
I mean,
It's
you
all
might
right.
as well just transfer at that point.
And Port Huron Northern beat Roseville 13-7.
That
And so week
wasn't a good
2,
game.
Rochester Adams is at Ike
That-
Dakota's
that
at
was a
Chip.
good one.
because they beat Anchor Bay. and De La Salle is at Port Huron Northern.
Oh,
How does Port Huron Northern get 2 home games in a row? I don't get that. They're not that great of a team. They're not.
They're the underdog.
I mean, they play in the
Yeah.
gold. They play in the gold. They're not that great. They're not great. They're not that great at all. If we had another chance at them, we kill them. Easy. We beat them.
probably.
But I like De La Salle in that game just because I don't like Port Huron Northern.
Well, I don't like De La Salle, so I got Northern.
Oh,
All right. What about Chippewa, Dakota?
Oh, let's go Cougars.
Okay. Let's go Big Reds.
I'm with.
Big Reds.
Big Reds.
Big Reds. Chippewa.
Hey, let's remember last time 3 went against 1.
Yeah, Ben always wins.
All right. What about Rochester Adams at Ike?
Ike.
Ike.
It's Ike.
It's going to be a good game,
Say
but I got to go
Rochester
Ike.
Adams.
No,
Okay.
I got to go with Ike. I know people that go to Ike.
Do you think Ike's going to win it all? Do you
They
think
got a
Ike could
chance.
win it all?
They have a good chance. They had a good chance.
They're
last year.
Possible, but who knows?
They can make it to the championship game.
Yeah.
They got potential.
District 2, they can make the championship game. They could.
Yep.
So we'll see. Because we're getting it closer. Because before Thanksgiving, it's over.
Yep.
So we're getting closer to the end.
Saturday night football.
Oh yeah. And let's get to baseball then.
Yeah. Well, let's shock everyone here. Didn't even watch the game yesterday.
Wow. Okay.
Well, all right, listen. When you
Biggest
stay up
game-
late for Halloween and watch the end of that game, then run a meet at 5, you're really tired, trust
I was
me.
at a banquet and I was still watching the game.
I was just watching the game.
I was watching the game.
I was too tired, but
We had a big group
You
of guys
Darvish-
just huddled in
Darvish
the
got
corner.
rocked.
I could have told you that.
He had.
He's pitched against Houston like 20 times already. Houston's seen him. They know his stuff. They know what it looks like.
Yeah, but him to get pulled.
His pitches
that
were very-
early?
He got pulled game 3 when he started.
All of his shifts in his glove were very obvious. The batters could tell what he was pitching. His slider, I
Yeah.
mean, he did not do a
No,
good job
yeah.
hiding his hand.
Clayton did okay when he came in.
He didn't allow any
Well,
runs. He
everyone
did
knew
great.
Clayton was going to come
Yeah.
in, but
They had Verlander warming up at the end.
But they didn't need him.
I know, but they had him warming up.
Yes.
Last resort.
Yeah.
that was
In,
just
in case it was a miracle and the Dodgers came back.
But they didn't.
Yeah, I know, I get it. They didn't come back. Hey, at least they won Game 6 to make it interesting in a Game 7.
It was very interesting
Yeah.
that the Astros won.
That was a good
You know
game.
they already came out with the odds for next year?
Did they really?
Dodgers are already favored,
I didn't
right?
see that.
6-1, yeah. It goes Dodgers and then Houston's third.
Tigers probably last, Detroit pride.
Well, we're in the rebuilding, so-
last it go all the way down to the bottom of the league. It goes Philadelphia, Detroit, then San Diego.
We have a
You know.
chance.
I got a problem with the Tigers right now. Just
Do you know? Do
Uh-oh.
you know?
yeah, yeah. Everybody that we got rid of instantly became a stud.
Well, they already
They
were
were stud
studs.
before
They
they
just-
came
I
to
know.
not on.
too.
They're playing even better with these teams.
Yeah.
Well, you see, you have a Verlander who does okay. Yeah.
Listen,
And then
no,
you have
he
a
got- he
he
Verlander
did not
that
do
goes to
okay
Houston.
in Detroit. He did his job in Detroit. Everyone else just did not.
That's yeah.
He did okay, and then he goes
No,
to
he did not
Houston
do
and he goes
okay.
9-0.
That's because Houston has bats. Look at Detroit. Who do we have?
Miggy.
That's it.
He didn't
V-Mar.
even do that good this year.
JD.
If you
Or
asked
we
him,
gone.
Or we did.
If you ask
Actually, it's
Miggy-
past tense. We
Gone.
did have them.
if you ask Miggy how he did this year, he will tell you he did trash.
Well, he was.
He
If
did,
you ask
right.
JD how he did this year, he said he probably did pretty good.
And then he was even
That's
better when he was
coming
on.
out season. Like
As a D-bag and a Tiger, he did pretty good.
Justin Verlander did his job for Detroit. I'm happy he finally got his ring. He deserved it.
Please. Please.
Dude,
Please.
he's been
Look
in the
at
World
his
Series
stats.
a
He
few
is a
times.
Hall of Famer for sure.
I did not want him to
Cy
win.
Young Rookie of the Year, All-Star. He's a Hall of Famer. Everyone knows he's a Hall of Famer. All he needs is this World Series. He's pretty much in the Hall of Fame right now.
Yeah, well, I kind of wish he didn't get it. That way he couldn't get in the Hall of Fame.
Well,
They're just mad because
no,
he
they-
did what he needed to for Detroit. If you asked him,
He's just mad
he
'cause
said-
he's not with Kate Upton.
they're getting married next week.
Yeah, I know.
But
He'll have 2 rings.
Hey man, 2
Yeah,
rings.
He's
World
got 2
Series.
rings.
He said he loved the city of Detroit and playing for them. He wanted a championship for Detroit. There was just
Yeah.
no one else that could help him. He cannot carry a team. He did his job. We shipped him, and he got what he needed.
Oh, whatever you say.
Whatever I say,
Yeah.
I'm right because I know more baseball
Yeah.
than all 3 of you combined.
Whoa.
so-
Yeah.
Whoa,
yeah.
whoa.
No, he's right. Yeah.
Brian, do you know baseball?
Not that much as he does.
Do you know baseball? Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been the only one that could stand here.
The only reason the Dodgers lost is like I told you at lunch that one day. It does not matter how many good hitters they have. They just need to hit. And that's exactly what the Dodgers did not do. That's why they lost. You need pitching and hitting.
I mean, that's how you play baseball. You pitch it and then you
Well,
hit
you
it.
need good in the
Thanks
World
Thanks
Series.
for giving us an explanation of the game baseball, Ben. Appreciate it.
In the World Series, though, you need good pitching and good hitting.
Okay.
The Dodgers had good pitching. Their hitting was not good.
It was about half. It was about half.
They left too many
Their
people
best
on
guy
base.
batted 250. That's
Yep.
not even that good.
Last night they left too many runners on base.
The
That's how they
field
lost.
played a
It
little
was
bit of
probably
a
one of the
role,
highest
too.
scoring series ever. I mean, the most home runs in a series. So how can you say that their batting was not that good?
It doesn't matter how many home runs they hit.
Okay, that's still their hitting, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
one.
But if you have one guy
One,
come up
two,
with no
three.
guys on base, that's one run.
Okay. What was the final score of like Game 4?
Game 4.
Yeah. What was the one game that was like in teens?
Told you guys
I
I should
was-
have left it out.
What?
Told you guys I should have left it out.
Left what out? Oh. No, it was like
Too late.
It was
We're
like
already
game
deep
5
into
or
it.
something like that. It was game something like that. I don't know.
Should I do it?
No.
Okay.
All right. Until
Next season.
no
Doesn't matter.
until
Houston's better
April.
than the Dodgers.
Next season.
All right. Well,
Until
anyway,
April.
let's
Well-
go to former Tiger Justin Verlander signed a 5-year. What was it? 5-year, $106 million contract with the
About-
Angels.
No, that's Justin Upton.
Did I say Verlander?
Yes,
You
you
did
did.
say
All
Verlander.
right. Well, I meant Upton. Y'all knew what I was talking about.
So now until April, when or March, or whenever it starts again, probably end of March.
Yeah, you win in the whole baseball category. That proves it right there.
Yeah, it starts
Well,
at the beginning of March. So
No, the training starts. The preseason games start in beginning of April.
The college
You were
games,
dumb.
I don't
No,
really
but-
count. That's
Beginning
spring
of
training starts in March. April starts the beginning of the season.
No, it's mid-April.
It's actually
Still
April 3rd.
April.
It's April 3rd. They started this year on April 3rd, and they're starting on April 4th next year. So thank you very much for that information.
Okay, let's get to a sport that I'm actually good at.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
that's a
that's
good
all.
idea. That's a really good
We
idea.
can try.
College football.
There you go.
Okay.
Number 7, Penn State. At number 24, Michigan State.
Penn
You're
State,
saying number 7 because they lost to Ohio State, which I did not see coming.
that
I
was
didn't either. I thought Penn
huge.
State would roll them.
That was
I
a
knew it was going to be
crazy
a good
comeback.
game.
I thought they would roll them. Well, considering what happened last week with the Spartans, and let's get to Are You Serious right now. There's no dunce cap because it's for all 4 of us.
For you, it's for you, it's for you, and me.
What
It's
did
for
I
all
say,
4
Dylan?
of us.
Hold on, what did we do?
Because we all thought that Michigan State would roll over Northwestern. Shouldn't even be a debate.
It shouldn't be, but it's probably going to be really close. But I'm still
Are
going to pick
you
MSU.
really thinking that's going to be close?
They've been close to basically their games in the last 3 weweeks, haven't they?
Yep. State's been close, but it's-
Indiana,
they've come
U of
out.
M, but
They
they
got
still.
it.
I
They
feel like
got
they're going to
it.
win. They're going to win.
So I got
State's got
State.
Is that even a question for me?
Okay. We didn't even
I
say.
actually didn't say that. I said Michigan State would beat Northwestern.
Same difference.
Yep.
Same difference.
Same difference.
Same difference.
Can't fight the power.
I
We're all
want to say,
dunces.
though, it was a really good game.
I didn't watch
Yeah.
it. I was camping.
It's like roll it from last week.
Triple overtime.
But I mean, I don't know why D'Antonio has to be so conservative. That's horrible. Your aggressive play calling in the first and fourth quarters, but not in the second and third.
What's their
Gotta play
record
the whole
right now?
game. I believe they only
Is
lost
it
2 games.
They're 6-2.
6-2.
And they're in it. The Big Ten. They're still in it. They
Oh.
just have to beat Penn State, who is 7-1 overall,
That'll be tough.
4-1 in the conference, and then Ohio State, who's 5-0 in the conference, 7-1 overall.
That'll be very tough.
Back-to-back weeks.
Oh,
Penn State's at home. Ohio State's at Columbus.
it's going to
I
come down
feel
to a
like-
big confidence thing.
Pretty much. Yeah, especially because of their loss from Northwestern. I don't feel like they're going to be able to beat them.
If they beat Penn State, I think they're going to have a really good chance against Ohio State.
Yep.
Oh, of course, of course.
I mean, then they got Maryland and then Rutgers to conclude.
Oh, they got that.
Well,
Yeah. Plus,
Well,
I'll be in
no,
it.
Maryland beat Texas. Texas is
Okay.
supposed to be good this year.
So,
keyword supposed.
so sorry. So sorry. That was only week 1.
Yeah, I watched that game too. It was disappointing. Freaking Burley, you
No.
suck.
6-2 South Carolina. Whoa, wait, whoa. Before I get to that, what are you guys taking?
Penn State. I'm sorry, I have to.
I'll go Michigan State, even
Hey,
though I
hey,
think
hey,
I know
yo.
the result already.
You.
Penn State.
Yeah.
We're split. So now 6-2 South Carolina. 6-2 South Carolina at number 1, Georgia.
Last week I went with a big upset. It
Eight.
luckily went in my favor,
Yeah.
but not this time. Georgia, just having a great season.
Yeah. I'll take Georgia.
Georgia.
Bulldogs.
What the?
Yep. Number 5 Oklahoma at number 11 Oklahoma State.
Baker Mayfield is going to throw 400 yards and 3 touchdowns in the win.
You said that the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, he said something last week too.
He said that
I-
same exact thing last week.
No,
I
it was
wrong?
for somebody else, and it was for the NFL.
No, I can't remember who he said it for.
But I was probably right.
Probably
I don't
not.
think so. I think you were wrong.
Well, I'm going Oklahoma State in it though.
Oh, upset.
I'm with you. I want to see an upset.
I'll go Oklahoma.
Thanks,
Oh.
Ben.
We'll split
Okay.
the table right here.
Yep. Good side bets.
All right. Number 13 Virginia Tech and number 10 Miami, Florida. Yes, I have to say Florida.
Miami U.
Miami.
Miami.
I'll go Miami as well.
Oh.
Clean sweep. Now, number 19 LSU and number 2 Alabama.
Well,
That sounds kind of weird
I
saying
mean,
that.
it does, but you still got to pick Alabama.
Yes.
Of course.
They're still
Bama.
dominant.
Nope. Upset. Let's go Tigers.
Whoa.
Doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
I hate Bama. I want them to lose so bad.
So now, if this is from the first college football playoff releasing of the rankings. Number 1, if it started today, it'll be Georgia against Clemson and Bama against Notre Dame.
That would be all great games. I still think it's
Do
going
you
to be.
think they should expand it
Well, yeah, I think they should.
No.
to 8 teams? Yes.
Yes, I think they
8
should.
teams it should be. 'Cause that's
I never liked the format.
Because that's crap. If you got 2 teams that are undefeated
And they can't
and they're
make
from a
playoffs.
weak conference and they can't get in, that's crap. They should get in anyways. If they're playing Alabama, who cares?
I agree with
At
you.
least they're in it.
Yep.
So
It's
that,
like a Ike and Utica situation.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone knew the score of that game except Utica.
Yeah. But like we're
Tyler.
saying, I feel like it should be expanded.
Sorry, Tyler.
So and then along from college football, the college basketball preseason rankings were released.
Guess who's number 1?
Yes, I know, Duke.
And guess who doesn't care? You.
Guess
who-
what their ranking
and
is
guess-
going to be at the end of the season? Oh wait, they're not going to have one.
They're
And
going to
guess-
lose to some team in the first round that
And
they
guess-
shouldn't to.
And guess who doesn't care? Because Michigan State is right behind them.
Well, you guys could have been a little nicer.
I'll put State up there.
Arizona follows them number 3, Kansas number 4, Kentucky 5, Nova 6, Wichita State 7, Florida 8, North Carolina 9, USC 10.
For any of you that didn't know, Duke is number 1.
Okay,
We know.
State's playing Duke.
We never said it. Just wanted to be sure for people that
State's
didn't know.
playing Duke week 2. Miles Bridges is going to probably have a triple-double
That
against
may
them.
or may not happen,
I'll give
but I
him a
just wanted to
triple-double.
inform the viewers.
Yeah, he's probably going to have a triple-double against Duke.
I won't
give
give
him a
him 30
double-double.
points.
Okay.
It
Maybe-
could be a triple.
Maybe
Triple.
Cassius Winston will
What do you see
trip.
in
Maybe
college?
Cassius Winston will
You don't
trip
see in
Grayson
college,
Allen.
Lonzo.
It's possible. Anybody can trip. I can trip you right now.
Yes, he is. What do you mean? You're
Well,
just
because
kidding.
Grayson Allen trips people on purpose.
Well,
So,
I know, but that's just who he
Oh,
is.
okay, dude, he's
but we'll
like
cover all the
quotations for, like,
we'll cover all the games next week because that's when the actual season gets rolling. We just want to get those standings out in case there's some fluke upset. So, you know,
Or in case if anyone cares.
NBA.
Golden State's going to blow out the Pistons. Say, wait, what happened 115 to 109?
Oh boy.
Pistons?
And then they get their butts kicked by LA.
Alright, we beat the Clippers and Golden State.
Did we beat the Lakers that we're supposed to?
Clippers aren't good.
Pistons are good.
Yeah,
We
End
lost.
of story.
We lost to a struggling Laker team.
we're number 5 in the conference. Who
Well,
cares?
speaking of struggling, Cleveland.
we're first in the division, too.
How many games in a row have they lost now? Is it now
Who
4?
cares? I'm happy.
I'm happy too.
Cleveland's
Joe
not
is so
number
happy
one.
he's not here right now, or else he would just
Oh.
Should we call him?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, literally, Cleveland to the Knicks,
The
Pelicans, Nets, Pacers.
Magic.
These
Had to
teams
throw that one
that
in
they're
there.
going against, they're
Wow,
not
they
that
suck this
good.
year. Well, you better get ready for LeBron to jump ship.
If he has a losing season, I think he will definitely.
Oh, I bet you by maybe All-Star break before the trade deadline, he'll jump ship.
Whew, that's a
Then
bold
D-Wade's gonna
prediction.
get mad at him for leaving him again. I wish.
Well, let's get into it. Well, besides Golden State and Detroit, you're the only one who took Detroit.
Was I wrong?
Yeah, man, good call.
You weren't
3
wrong.
versus 1.
And Golden State blew a 3-1 lead.
Gotta represent the hometown.
Well,
Yeah.
not always. But yes, always the same.
Have I ever voted against the home team?
Well,
I don't think I have.
I'm pretty sure you put the Capitals over the Wings one week.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I didn't. I said
no, I think
Detroit
you
would
did.
That was
win.
way back.
I said we'd have
That
to
was way
contain
back.
Ovi if we wanted to win.
That was way
though.
back.
I remember saying that. Thank you very much.
Alright.
So,
I don't know.
Cleveland at Washington on Friday. ESPN.
Wait, did we just move to football?
No, it's
Oh,
NBA.
no.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Cleveland at Washington. I'm taking Washington. Cleveland sucks.
I mean,
Cleveland sucks.
Washington is.
They're turning back into them old-looking Cavs, suckish Cavs.
I'm taking the
Oh,
Wizards.
we're a
too.
super team. We got D Rose, D Wade, LeBron, K Love, and Thompson. Nope.
Not
Nope.
really.
Thompson's out. He's out for 3
Well,
weeks.
How much?
3 weeks.
What happened?
Yeah, he's
Oh, he
probably.
got hurt. I just thought he was out for like 3 weeks.
Oh. Yeah. Charlotte at San Antonio. Spurs have been struggling.
Oh yeah.
3 L's in a row. Well,
Don't
we
come
lost to
back
the
from it.
Celtics, who are good. The Magic, who are on fire. And I forgot who else we lost to. We lost to someone stupid.
I'll still give it to the Spurs this game, though.
Spurs at home.
Upset.
Hornets?
Yep.
Frick yeah.
Okay, I don't like either of
Can
you.
you say that?
Next game.
Is he allowed to say that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Milwaukee at Detroit. I already know who he's taking. I'm taking Detroit.
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 Yeah, okay. Boston and Oklahoma City.
OKC. OKC.
Do you have a
Boston's
reason?
going to come in there and like, okay, we'll see you later.
Westbrook.
I'm going with Boston.
Boston as well.
Ben?
Westbrook.
I'll go Oklahoma.
Boston does not have Gordon Hayward anymore, guys.
But they've been winning like 6 games in a row ever
Yeah,
since
they
they
beat the
lost
Spurs.
to.
But now they got to go against Melo, Westbrook,
So,
and Paul George.
I still feel like they're gonna lose.
Melo hasn't done anything.
Yet.
What?
Not this year.
Okay, he's done stuff, but he hasn't done
Has
that
Westbrook
much.
done some stuff? Yeah, but we're used to it.
Oh yeah, he's
Melo
amazing.
scored like 39 points in like 3 games.
39 points in 3 games.
No, like 3 games this season he scored 39 points or
Okay.
more.
Okay.
In each game, he scored 39. You're
I
saying?
said 3 of them.
I thought
He
you meant
scored
39 points in 3 games. I'm like, that's terrible. So let's move into Sunday because there's no really good games on Saturday. Boston and Orlando.
Boston.
I'm going.
It's gonna be magical. I'm going Magic.
Magic. Oh boy.
I'll go
I'm
Boston.
gonna
Boston.
go Boston.
All right, I'm lonely. All
You're
right,
lonely.
all right.
You're not
I'll-
good when it comes 3-1.
We'll see. We'll see. Utah at Houston.
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 Drinks.
I'll go upset. We'll go Jazz.
Whoa.
I'm gonna be that guy this week.
That's a smooth.
You're that guy every week.
Oklahoma City at Portland.
Oklahoma City this time.
OKC.
Portland.
Oh, man. Okay, hang on, wait. Memphis at Los Angeles, the Lakers.
Lakers.
Memphis.
Memphis.
Lonzo Ball.
Heck
Whoa,
yeah.
Aaron looks.
Yeah, I don't know.
kind of
make
water
a
are they
bold,
drinking?
Hey, let's make a bold move too. Lonzo's dropping a double-double.
Ooh.
No. He's getting a triple double
Ooh.
with 20 points.
Ooh. I'll take that.
I think
we're good, right?
Yeah, I think we're good. I don't think we'll be wearing that cap next week. So.
All right.
I wear that thing proud, boy.
All right,
We're gonna have to share it next week.
from Sunday in the NBA, Sunday in the NFL. Let's get into it. Cincinnati at Jacksonville, -4.5.
Bengals.
I go Jaguars.
I'll take Jacksonville.
Ooh, that's surprising.
I'll take Jacksonville.
I'm gonna give it to the Bengals.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. What about you?
I'll go Jacksonville.
All right.
Yeah. Leonard Fournette.
Lockdown.
Atlanta at Carolina. Carolina's the favorite in this one. They're -1.
I still feel like Atlanta
I'm
would
going
win.
upset. I'm going Atlanta.
That's going to be your upset?
Yeah, that's my upset. I'm going with Atlanta.
That's not going to be my upset, but I think it will be the upset. So, yes, I think Atlanta will win.
I'll go Matty Ice.
Oh, Atlanta, okay.
That's not even
Well,
a
yeah,
question.
he picks this team right there.
Washington at Seattle. Seattle, who's coming off an explosive
Nice.
week last
I
week.
feel like that's a
They're
huge win for
-7 at home against Washington. I'm taking Seattle.
Me too. I mean, Kirk Cousins didn't perform well against the Eagles last week. I don't feel like that's going to come even
Cowboys.
better.
Hmm.
Cowboys, yes.
Seattle.
Both Seattle and the Cowboys he was
Upset.
I'm going Washington.
You like that?
Yeah, I do like that actually.
Going Seattle as well?
I'm going Washington.
Ooh.
Chris Thompson, 4 touchdowns.
Okay.
You
I have faith.
wish.
Kirk
I
Cousins
do.
throwing to him.
All right. And an even
I'm going
spread.
against him.
It's even. And an even spread at Kansas City at Dallas. There's no spread. It's an even.
There's
even
no
game.
spread?
No spread.
Kansas City.
It's even. Kansas City.
Kansas
Oh wait,
City.
what am I saying? Take that back. Going Dallas.
Dallas,
They
too.
don't have a running back anymore.
You're wrong and you're wrong. Kansas City, Kareem Hunt.
Okay.
Kareem Hunt's going to
Minus
run everything.
Monday Night Football. Detroit. Green Bay. Detroit's the favorite. -2.5. Detroit's my lock.
Detroit's my lock.
Yep.
Who's your lock?
What do you think?
Detroit.
The hometown
Cincinnati.
boy. No, the hometown.
Detroit.
What's your upset?
Just said Washington.
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 I guess mine would be Atlanta then, because
Okay,
I thought
we're
this would be an
the
upset,
same.
but
Yeah.
I'll just go
Let's go.
Atlanta.
All right.
We're on
Did we
fire
talk about
today.
this earlier too?
I think we
thought it
did.
was going to be
I think-
backwards.
I think it's pretty. I pretty think it's pretty obvious on who we're taking on Monday night. I didn't bother picking the Sunday night game because the Sunday night game is garbage.
Who is it?
Oakland at Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Raiders Nation.
Thank you, Joe.
And Tyler, whose bandwagon jumped to another team.
Like he always does.
Not wrong.
I mean, he does. Fantasy zone time. Well, I feel sorry for Detroit though. Last week that was tough.
All their
What
players
is wrong
scored
with Jim
on
Bob Cooter?
I-
Seriously, what is wrong
Bad
with our
week.
coordinator?
That week.
He's had a couple of bad weeks, though.
So you kick the field goal instead of going for it, and then you go for it instead of kicking the field goal when you need to. Well, and also what's wrong with our defense?
This is a major must-win.
97 yards, Juju Smith-Schuster.
That was a heck of a play.
He was just too fast. That's the only problem.
Why couldn't
He
that been
outran
Le'Veon?
all of them.
Why couldn't that been Bell? You know, if that would have been Le'Veon, I would have won.
Antonio Brown's touchback that got called back was the reason I lost in the fantasy league.
Nice job.
That's all right.
That was the reason.
Nice job. So let's get into the zone. My top quarterback of the week is Drew Brees against Tampa Bay.
I mean, he's
Of course.
I mean, it's Tampa Bay. Bucks have allowed 7 touchdowns and 23 points to quarterbacks at home.
They give up a ton of yards.
But he's failed to score 12 points 2 out of the last 3 weeks, which is pretty frustrating for owners.
I mean,
It is. It's frustrating.
he's
I
just
agree,
gotta look
because
at his
I am an
targets.
owner.
So, and then I have Russell Wilson against Washington.
Coming off
He had
another.
a slow start to the year, but the Skins gave up 23 points per game. And look what he did last week.
Oh, boy.
Last week was amazing.
Yeah.
That was a great game.
And then Matthew Stafford at Green Bay. It's been tough to trust him. It's been tough to
I
trust
trust
him
him.
lately, but he has 16 touchdowns in his career at Lambeau. It's tough for Detroit to go in and win at Lambeau.
But it's a must win, though.
We did
It is a
last year.
must-win because Detroit has the third easiest schedule in the league.
Especially
Because
because
we have
conference.
Cleveland after this
Ooh.
at home, which I'll be in attendance for.
You want to take me with you?
No, maybe I don't know. Hey, all right. So what do you got? Who's got sits?
My top
you got them
sit
sits?
is Andy Dalton versus the Jags. I mean, everyone knows how great their defense is this season. They've only
Number
allowed
one.
7 fantasy points per game to QBs this season.
Sit the red onion. Yes, sit the
Yes.
right. Sit the
Sorry
red
to say,
onion.
but yes.
Yeah. Well, I saw in this when I was writing out my starters. I saw Mariota's another sit. Oh, that's great. It makes me feel great. That's 2 of my quarterbacks. So.
Hard Hard times, man. Hard times.
Well,
And then
For what-
my other sit would be Eli Manning versus the Rams. The Rams defense have kept 5 of the 7 quarterbacks they faced from finishing in the top 15.
well, you said Eli, because what have the Giants done?
He's got nobody to throw to. Right?
He hasn't thrown over 250
Well, he's
yards in
got
the last
Sterling
3
Shepard.
weeks.
Sterling Shepard and.
But that's it.
Which will be one of my sleepers or receivers this week.
Good call.
Very sleeper. Very sleeper.
So, for running backs, my top running back this week is Lamar Miller against Indy.
Yep.
Colts defense sucks. They've
Plus,
allowed
he's been
6
very
touchdowns,
consistent.
6 touchdowns and 4th most PPR points to running backs. And look what Lamar Miller did last week against Seattle.
He's been consistent the last like 3 weeks. Over like 12
Right, Ben?
points.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Doug Martin against New Orleans.
I got that
I
one.
mean,
Well, Dougie's gonna Doug against against the Big Easy this week. That easy.
Remember that.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing out a stat line.
ooh, that's my job.
Nope. Adrian Peterson against the Niners.
About
Gotta throw that
time.
one in there.
Hey, let's say it again. He's running all over the Niners.
You're gonna throw a stat line?
What?
Throw a stat line in or no?
Yeah, we'll go 100 yards at the touchdown.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay. Okay.
Maybe 2.
Sleepers, I got Kenyon Drake, new starter since Ajayi left, against Oakland, and Orleans Darkwa against LA.
The Rams.
Yeah. So, what are your...
My number 1 sit is Marshawn Lynch versus the Dolphins. He hasn't.
Yep.
He's produced fewer than 7 fantasy PPR points in the last 3 games that he's played.
Right.
And the Dolphins defense has only allowed 3 running backs to finish better than 25th in their position.
Yeah.
Plus coming off a suspension, I don't think he's going to produce.
Yeah.
And then I have Frank Gore versus the Texans. He's been seeing less
call.
snaps lately because Marlon Mack has slowly been becoming the RB1.
Right.
And then Texas defense has only allowed 3 running backs to finish better than 30th in their position. Just overall, I feel like not in their favors.
Yeah, it's not. So, receivers, top one is Des Bryant this week against Kansas City. Kansas City's defense surprisingly has allowed 8 touchdowns and the 3rd most PPR points to wide receivers this year on Doug Road. Doug Road.
Ooh.
So, and then I have Golden Tate at Green Bay.
Good one.
He's going to need to come back big.
He's put up at least 10 or plus points in 5 of the 7 games against Green Bay as a Lion. So,
I
not
like
counting.
the Lions.
So, and then Devin Funchess against Atlanta.
I don't
Benjamin
know
Gaughan,
about
he's the next man up. So sorry again. Your team is falling apart ever since they went to the Super Bowl.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and then Greg Olson got hurt.
Ed Dixon.
Benjamin's gone.
No,
Ed
Benjamin's
Dixon
right.
is
Benjamin's
actually
right
doing
there.
right.
Kelvin.
How you doing?
Good. How about you?
All right.
Sleepers, I got Sterling Shepard, like you said, against the Rams, and Ted Ginn against the Bucks. Real quick, go over receivers, and we'll fly through these tight ends.
T.Y. Hilton, I mean, he hasn't been producing in the last 3 weeks. 11.1 combined PPR points. And then I have,
it.
Tell me
about it.
And then I have Pierre Garçon against the Cardinals. When they played the Cardinals previous in the year,
Right.
he only had 7.6 PPR points. And then he's coming off of a neck injury he sustained last week. He said he's going to play, but, coming off an injury, you don't know how they're going to perform.
Right. So tight ends, real quick. Top tight end this week, Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham.
I like it.
2 touchdowns against Houston. Why wouldn't you sit him? Why would you sit him?
I know someone that's sitting him.
Yeah.
At Canadian.
Yeah. Evan Ingram against the Rams. Jack Doyle. Doyle rules against Houston. Sleepers, Vernon Davis at Seattle, and a really deep one, Tyler Higbee
Ooh.
at New York.
Very deep.
Right.
Kickers, who is my starting kicker this week? Brian Suckup at Baltimore. Will Watts against Tampa. Justin Tucker against Tennessee. Kaimi Fairbairn, whatever his name is. That's a sleeper, and Cody Parkey against the Raiders. Defenses. Start Jacksonville. Come on. Philly. Even though he says they're trash.
They're not. He's just salty.
There's 32 teams in the NFL and only one's good, and they're right there.
I like that statement, but the Eagles have number 2 defense in the league?
Yeah.
No, the Jets.
So, L.A. Rams against New York, and then Houston against Indy. Even though Houston's defense got rocked last week,
They
still
only
started
had
them.
0 points last week. But that was against Wilson and the Seahawks offense,
That was
who
a
are pretty
shootout.
good. But
That
this
was a
is
shootout.
yeah.
That was a shootout. And if you're struggling trying to get in, try to make some trades.
Or just give up.
Look at you.
give up like Jacob Donnelly does, but I'm not giving up 3
Well,
and
that's not
5.
his
3 and
fault.
5. All I had to do is win out. Not that hard, right?
Well,
I mean, I got a pretty easy schedule.
Ooh. What do you say to that, Mr. Higgy?
that's a little goofy.
Ooh.
But
Well, man, I got you, which is okay. Then I got Jacob Donnelly, which is pretty easy.
well, let's see.
Then I got Steven,
He's
which is
trying to
pretty
get
easy.
flex.
I mean,
Then I
Let's
got my
see.
dad, which is easy.
everybody
My
does.
mom is, she's tough.
I'm telling you, said that.
Okay.
They're all
Well,
playoff
she's a good
contenders as
team.
of now.
I
Okay.
mean, she's got Matty Ice.
Now hold on a second.
She has Tara Taylor though too.
Yeah, I know, and Jericho.
Hold on a second.
What am I holding on to?
What?
What am I holding on to here?
Arm table. You said that you have an easy schedule and you're going against me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Look at the teams that your players are going against.
Who's your quarterback this week? Not Big Ben, because
It's
he's got
going
to
to be
buy.
Dak Prescott.
He's not going to accept a trade, Eric.
Yeah, he is.
No, he won't.
Yeah,
What
he is.
happened?
How long has it been? A month?
What
He said that he was keeping him
What
until
happened?
the bye.
what happens when he doesn't accept it?
He said he was keeping him until the bye, and this is the bye week.
Well, what are you gonna do when he doesn't accept it?
What are you
Steve-
He's going to have a
talking
strong worded argument with him then.
Oh, so he'll be forced to pick up Blake Bortles or Joe Flacco?
about? No, I'm
Or
going to
Mitchell
do the
Trubisky.
smart thing and pick up
Trubisky.
somebody that's actually good.
Well, like who? Who else is on our waivers that's actually good?
Nobody.
There's actually
The last good
more
person was
people
Josh
than you think.
McCown, and Trevor picked him up because Tom Brady's on a bye.
Yeah.
Did he drop Tom Brady?
No,
No,
he's on
he's-
his bench because he's
he
on a
didn't
bye.
say.
He didn't pull like he did last year when
That
he
was
tried to
pretty
pick
funny.
up Tom Brady.
I picked him
That
up.
was pretty
No,
funny.
I picked him up.
No, you
And
didn't.
then it was taken off of me.
And
How could you do that to me?
And then you traded Le'Veon Bell to me, who ended up winning the whole title. So you had a great rookie year.
Yeah. Brian.
Oh, don't look at me.
Hey, he's wearing the same outfit from last week.
No, he's
Like I
this,
said I
No, I
would.
was there when he bought that.
this is the third straight week he's worn this outfit.
And it's going to be like this the rest of the year, guys, so not going to be any surprise.
So you'll be wearing that in June?
He did say
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
I'll believe it when I see it.
that. He'll do it.
It's gonna be
You'll believe me when it happens.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Fine. Okay.
All right, the week that he breaks that, he's wearing the hat.
Deal. Deal.
All right.
Handshake you. Handshake you. Air shake you. All right.
that was off.
That
A little bit.
It's all right.
off
It's still
sync.
shake.
we're out. We're out of time. Until next week, we'll be back taking all these topics of sports and put them on the hot seat. Until next week.
Hold on, which camera's on?